is up, guys, and welcome to yet another tier list video. I am your host, BC Keen, and today's is going to be a little bit on the odd side because to keep with the winter theme, as I promised, today's tier list will be kind of winter themed, as you can probably tell. We are ranking various Nintendo winter-themed levels. These are levels that are either chock full of snow, or winter vibes, or Christmassy, or whatever. But to start this tier list, we do have to quickly check out the ones that I can put in the, or that I should put in the haven't played category. So we're going to put Distant Tundra from Pikmin 3. We're going to put, Banjo-Kazooie's Freezy Peak. We're gonna put, where is it? Kirby's Epic Yarn, Snowland, haven't played that. Xenoblade Chronicles, this one, and this one, and DK Island from Tropical Freeze. So haven't played these ones, but the rest of these I'm pretty sure I have played. Let me do a final check. Yep, I have. So without further ado, let's get going. So to start, we have the winter version of the island in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I gotta say, it is easily my favorite of all the seasonal looks your island can have in that game. You guys know I love New Horizons. I played that game a lot when it came out back in 2020. It helped me get through the pandemic, like a lot of people probably. And like I said, the winter version is my favorite version. I love seeing the snow on the ground, the little dung beetles that are rolling the balls around, that's kind of cool. The snowmen and whatnot. And honestly, I just love the Christmassy vibes. Like, doing it like, Festive Day, or whatever it's called, where you get to give out presents to your villagers. That's kind of cool, seeing the reindeer guy. So you know what? I'm gonna put Animal Crossing, New Horizons, the winter version, probably a solid A tier. Like, I love the vibes. I love how wintry it feels. I love all the events that go on. I love the looks your island gets during winter. It's a cozy and fun time, so that's an easy A for me for Animal Crossing New Horizons winter version. There is one reason why I am putting Cool Cool Mountain from Mario 64, not in C tier, but definitely no higher than a B tier. That freaking snowman at the top who blows you off and you have to climb all the way up again. Not only that, but the water around the area will kill you if you stay in it for too long. And there are certain areas where you have to use little flower guys to jump up to it, and if you miss, they don't respawn, you're screwed. So yeah, this is kind of a frustrating winter level in my opinion. There are some cool stars here, like the one where you have to melt the ice sculpture, the one where you have to get inside the igloo and look for, the star and the little ice maze thing. Finding the ice bully is kind of cool, I guess, even though it's fairly, like, super easy. But yeah, it's a good winter level, but it is very frustrating and annoying in certain parts. So it's a solid B. Not quite an A for what I just said. The snowman sucks. I hate that guy. He can go burn in hell for all I care. But the rest of it is either fairly solid or just okay, but it's still a B tier. So yeah, Cool Cool Mountain, B tier for me. So now we have the Freezy Flake Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2, a very interesting one. This one I like a lot, but I feel like it's one of the not so talked about galaxies from Galaxy 2. I think the boss fight is definitely one that people don't talk about a lot, like, what is it? The big snowflake looking boss, what's his name? I forgot his name already. It's the guy where you have to, like, punch his nose and he spins around the planet. It's, Sherbet, that's his name, right? Sherbet, the snowflake snowman guy. He's a cool boss, but not talked about a lot, which is kind of sad, because I do enjoy that boss fight. Oh, the star where you have to, go across lava to, you have to roll snowballs across lava to get to the giant Bowser statue, and then beat it, or, you know, destroy it to get the star. That's kind of cool, I guess. But in terms of other Mario winter-themed levels, this one is a bit on the, good to okay side. It's not bad, but, I think there are better winter-themed levels from the Mario series I can think of, and Galaxy 2's, Freezy Flake Galaxy is, it's good. It's a good place, so I'll give it a B tier. I think it's definitely above Cool Cool Mountain for sure, but better than New Horizons, the winter version, in terms of vibes and whatnot. not quite there. But it's still a good galaxy. I enjoy exploring it. The stars are fun to get. It's fun running around the entire planet. That's cool. So, yeah. Freezy Flake Galaxy from Mario Galaxy 2 is a B to B+ for me. So now we have the Hebra region from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you find Rito Village and, of course, the Snowy Mountains and all kinds of stuff. I enjoy the Hebra region, but compared to the, Eldin and, the Farron region and other regions, I don't quite think it's the best. And honestly, in terms of all the racial locations, like Goron City, Zora's Domain, Gerudo Town, and Rito Village, I gotta say, Rito Village is my least favorite. It's not that interesting, really. I love the music, but in terms of the design of the town itself, it's not really quite to the extent that Goron City or especially Zora's Domain is. I love Zora's Domain, but this one is definitely not quite as cool. But the entire region itself is fun to explore. Like, I think getting into the Snowy Mountains can get you lost easily, but that's kind of the fun of it, you know? It's kind of fun in this game getting lost in certain areas and, you know, discovering things. Like the shield surfing, you learn that here, I believe. There's lots of caves, at least in Tears of the Kingdom. But, yeah, I mean, it's fun to get lost and see what's out there and see what you can find in these big, giant, snowy mountains. But in terms of letter grade, this one's probably still a B for me. Better than Cool, but maybe just below Freezy Flake in terms of vibes. Still a fun region to explore, I love it, but, I think there are better snow areas to explore in other games. But yeah, the Hebra region is solid. I like it, but compared to other regions in that game, this one does fall kind of in the middle, not quite at the top, but definitely not at the bottom. So yeah, Breath of the Wild's Hebra region is a very solid static B for me. So this one is gonna be a bit hard to rank because I just played Metroid Prime for the first time this year in the form of Metroid Prime Remastered. And I don't memorize a whole lot about it, but what I do memorize is good. I enjoyed this location. I think Phendrana is definitely one of the more iconic areas from Metroid Prime 1. A lot to see and do, a lot of cool monsters to fight, like the ones you have to shoot the icicles off their back. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I can't remember a whole lot about Phendrana Drifts from Metroid Prime. But again, what I do remember is very good. I liked it. Oh, is this in the comments if I'm wrong, tell me. But is this the location where you get the spider ball, where you fight the stone boss, where you have to use the invisibility thing to see where he is? If not, I'm sorry, I'm blanking, but if so, let me know in the comments and I'll either be right or wrong. But or wait, is it? Oh my god, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I forgot. There's a boss fight here that I can remember. It's either that one or there's one where you have to shoot the icicles off some monster or whatever. I should have done research before this, but sorry. But yeah, Phendrana Drifts for me, I'd probably say, from what I remember, it's like a B or a C. I'm gonna say B. I'm gonna say B minus. How about this? Below Cool Mountain. Actually, you know what? No, scratch that. Above Cool Mountain, but below these two, based on what I can remember from my playthrough of the game. If I forgot some things, I'm sorry. I should have done research. That's my fault. I apologize for that. But from what I can remember about Phendrana Drifts from Metroid Prime, I liked it, but didn't really love a whole lot of it. I enjoyed it. So, Phendrana Drifts for me is a B tier from what I can remember. You guys know I love me some Gen 4 Pokemon. Not as much as Gen 5, but I love Gen 4. And we have Route 217 from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, where you have to go to Snow Point City and trek through that very long snow route where you have the deep snow that you have to walk slow in. I like it. Probably love it. I would say I love it. But the fact that it can be a bit sluggish to explore in terms of, again, the deep snow that you can't run in, unfortunately, and you can't bike through it either. It does make for a very sluggish route compared to other routes in the game. But there are cool people here. You get, I think, Rock Climb here. You have to get the gym badge after that, but you get Rock Climb here, I think. You can catch Snover here. You get Sneasel, lots of cool ice types. There's a Rock Climb area where you can get some cool items. But yeah, I think even with the sluggish route, I love the music, and pretty good vibes here, I think. So, you know what? Might be unpopular, but I want to put Route 217 in A tier. Below New Horizons, but probably a solid A-. Again, it can't be S because of the sluggish way you have to traverse that route, but I think it is still a fun route to explore, and the music is great, the snow effects are great, and it's a good route. So I think for me, it's a solid A- for Route 217 from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Okay, so this one might be kind of weird to rank because we have Sherbet from Mario Kart. This image is the Mario Kart 8 version, so I guess we'll rank that one. The original on Double Dash is good, but I think the ice themes are a bit more annoying to deal with, and the ice is more slippery in my opinion. So yeah, we'll rank the 8 version. I like it. I love the music, it's so boppy. You can drive underwater now, that's kind of cool. You can explore a whole new part of the level that you couldn't before. But I think even with that, I don't know if the vibes are the same as the original Double Dash version. By that, I mean I don't know if it hits quite as hard as the original Mario Kart Double Dash version on the GameCube. Still a great track, I love it. But I think there are definitely better Mario Kart winter themed tracks that I can think of. But this one for me, if I had to rank it honestly, it would probably be maybe a B, like a B, B+. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say B+. I think it's better vibe-wise and just feeling winter feeling-wise than the other 4 in B tier. But I think if it were the original Sherbet, I would put it in A tier. But I think the original definitely has more of the vibes to it. 8 looks better, obviously, but I don't know. I just think it's hard to really top original versions of tracks that have that special feel to it. But yeah, Sherbet from Mario Kart 8, solid B+. There are better winter tracks out there from Mario Kart, but this one is pretty good, and I enjoy it. So Sherbet Mario Kart 8 is a B+ for me. So now we have Donkey Kong Country 1 Snow Barrel Blast, the snowy level where you have to jump across the roofs to get to locations and ride the things. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like these ones compared to other DKC levels. The platforming's a bit annoying at times. I'm not sure why. Might be the controls, but compared to other levels in DKC 1, the snow ones, I don't enjoy that much. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think they're that fun to platform across. They're still kind of enjoyable, but, yeah, I don't know, it feels too slippery in some cases, and I was falling off pretty constantly, even with good platforming, so that's how you know that, like, it's kind of a janky level, but could be me, I don't know, but I think I platformed that level pretty well, and I was still dying a lot, so I don't know, but if I had to rank it, unfortunately, it will be the first C tier of the list today. Probably a C, C+, but definitely below the ones we've mentioned already in B and A, but still an okay level. It's fine, but there are way more better levels in DKC 1. This one is just kind of janky, kind of slippery, and isn't really my kind of taste. So, Snow Barrel Blast from DKC 1 is going to be our first C tier for this tier list. I definitely think that the Snow Kingdom from Mario Odyssey is one of the lesser loved kingdoms from that game. Like, everyone loves Metro Kingdom, everyone loves the Bowser Kingdom, everyone loves the Cascade Kingdom, and the Luncheon Kingdom, and the Sand Kingdom. The Snow Kingdom is one that I think not a lot of people love, but personally, I enjoy it a lot. It's a fun level. It is not the best one. I think the moons here are definitely, like, not that memorable. And I gotta say, I like the racing thing, where you have to bounce the giant seal guy across the track, but it's not the best controls. They're fine. They're not bad. They're fine controls. But compared to other Mario racing minigames we've had in the series, this one kind of falls short for me. I don't love it, but at best, I enjoy it. I like it, but I don't love it. I prefer the slides from Mario 64 better, and just other ones. But yeah, the moons can be kind of enjoyable. There's one where you have to bring a Cheep Cheep to another enemy and like make it's a Goomba, I think. I don't remember, but that's kind of cool. The freezing water can be kind of a nuisance because there's a lot of it, and if you're in it for too long, you will die, similar to the level from Mario 64 we just talked about. But yeah, it's a chill level. I think it's fine. Moons can be enjoyable, but there are way better kingdoms in Mario Odyssey that are, I think, a lot more enjoyable and have more to offer personally. So if I were to rank Snow Kingdom, honestly, probably not a B, but definitely a very, very high C+. It's enjoyable, but there's not a whole lot to remember about it. It's kind of basic-y. The town area is cute. The outside is kind of mid, not a whole lot to do there, but it's still a solid level, and I enjoy it. So, Snow Kingdom, Mario Odyssey, I think is a very high C+, but not quite a B tier, but still a C+. I have now fixed the tier list. Sorry about that, it was kind of too low. But anyway, next up we have Snowball Park from Mario 3D World. This one, I like a lot. I think it has really great vibes, very cool winter theme. I love the music. It's great. You get to use the color box, that's cool. There's a little Goomba slide shoot things you can go on, that's cute. I would say, honestly, unpopular opinion, this might be better than the Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. I'm gonna say it. I think it's better. So, it's probably a B tier, but in terms of where on B tier, that's a harder guess. Because I think it's better than Cool Mountain, better than Phendrana, but is it better than these three? I think Hebra, yes. Breezy Flake is probably the cutoff point. I think these two are better than Snowball Park, but Snowball Park is still a solid B. Again, great vibes, love the music, cool level to explore and find secrets in. Very cool winter theme to it. Solid level design, but I think Breezy Flake and Sherbet are definitely the better winter levels in the B tier. But Snowball Park is a very good level. I love it. It is a solid B. I can already see the comments right now. BC King, you are ranking this where you're going to rank it just because you have bias for The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And to an extent, you're not wrong. I love that game, but honestly, Snowpeak Ruins is goated. Like, it is literally somebody's house turned into an entire freaking dungeon. Tell me that's not creative. Tell me that is not creative. Like, come on. You can't deny that. Even if you're not the biggest fan of Twilight Princess, you have to agree. This dungeon is very creative and is a lot of fun to go through. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. Call me biased all you want. Solid S. All the way. It is an easy S tier. I love this dungeon. One of my favorites of all time. Not quite as good as City in the Sky from that game, but still a fantastic, spectacular dungeon. I love it. The boss fight is a lot of fun with where you fight Blizzetta. That's cool. Fun puzzles too, like the you have to throw the you get the ball and chain here, right? Easy S. There you go. Love the ball and chain. But yeah, you use the ball and chain to take out the giant ice monster guys. That's cool. The guys that throw the ice spears at you can be kind of a nuisance, but they're also kind of challenging if you're not quick enough. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, like I said, one of the best dungeons in my opinion. I love it. It's creative as hell, and I love the boss fight, and it's just great. So Snowpeak from Twilight Princess is the easiest, yeah, probably easiest S tier on this list. So now we're on to another winter-themed Zelda dungeon, being Snowhead from Majora's Mask. And I think Snowpeak is loads better, but I still love Snowhead a lot. There are some good puzzles here. The boss fight with goats is pretty fun, where you have to beat a Goron and roll across the stage to catch up to him and knock him over. That's cool. Don't memorize a lot of the puzzles here, but what I do remember is fun, where you have to take out the middle statue thing to lower it and get to the boss room. That's kind of cool. I think you fight a Wizrobe here at some point. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, audience. But yeah, using the Goron power-up for this is pretty cool. I love it. So, again, not as cool as Snowpeak. Snowpeak is, like, loads better than Snowhead, but, Snowhead, for me, I think is still an A tier. It's probably above Route 217, but I think Animal Crossing still takes the highest A tier for right now. So, we'll put Snowhead at a middle A tier, but it's still an A tier. Great dungeon. Not as good as Snowpeak, but it's still fantastic. I love it. Great boss fight, great vibes, great puzzles. So, there you go. Majora's Mask, Snowhead Temple is a very straight A for me. Not gonna lie, you guys, if you saw my Zelda tier list, then you know I hate Triforce Heroes. I don't like it, so there is not a lot that I remember about it, including this one right here, the Ice Cavern. I don't know how to rank this. I think it would still be probably a C-, so I'll put it there now. I'm struggling. I want to remember more, but I hate the game so much that I would probably still put it in C tier, honestly. Like, I hate every part of that game. Like, it throws a D tier, but honestly, you know what? There shouldn't be a D tier at all. Like, I think they're all at least kind of solid. There's no, like, trash levels. I think Ice Cavern from Triforce Heroes is probably still a C-, even though I hate that game. But yeah, kind of good puzzles, I guess. The boss fight is blanking on me. I'm sorry, but yeah, I want to rank it better, but I wish I did my research more on this game, because I just hate it so much. But if I'm being honest, if I remembered, like, all about this game, I would probably still put Ice Cavern in the C tier. Most likely. They're, like, the levels in that game are just not memorable at all. Like, they're not fun. There's not a lot of substance to them, so they'd probably all be a C tier, honestly, if I were to rank every single one of them. So, you know what? I'm gonna stick by that decision. So, Ice Cavern, don't remember a whole lot about it, but you know what? If I were to rank it honestly as honestly as I can, C-. This game sucks. You know what? We're moving on. I don't give a Moving on. Next. And finally, we have Winters from EarthBound, which I played for the first time this year, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. Now, unlike Metroid Prime, I think I memorized a lot about Winters. I memorized the dad, the scientist guy. He's kind of cool. Traversing down to the lake where you ride the giant Plessy monster. That's kind of cool. Great vibes too. Like, there's the isn't Jeff's school here as well. Loved going through that. Love the music as well. But aside from that, don't remember a whole lot else. But what I do remember, honestly, honestly, I love this place. I think, you know what, it might be probably an A-. I think it's great. I love it. Again, great vibes, love the winter feel, great locations, great music. You come back here a lot, I think, at the end of the game, right? You get to, like, teleport and get some items to then go to a new location. So, that's cool. I think, don't you come back here to, like, stop some alien invasion going on? Might be wrong, but that was kind of cool to go through as well. But yeah, EarthBound Winters, I think, is a solid A-. I wish I remembered more about it, but what I do remember is that I loved it, and it was a fun place to explore. So, Winters EarthBound is a very solid A-. Well, that was kind of an odd tier list to put together, so thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, apologies for, you know, this being a bit awkward to rank, but I wanted a winter-themed tier list, and that's the best I could find. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching it anyway. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know in the comments what tier list you want to see in the future. Do you want to see a Pokemon tier list, a Metroid tier list, a favorite color tier list, a favorite candy or food tier list? Let me know in the comments, and I will see what I can do. But until then, I will see you all in the next tier list video, and take care, and see you next time. Bye! Hey, hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see another awesome video, as well as one that you might have missed from this week, click the 2 videos on your left. And make sure you subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of future videos. With that said, I'll see you all in the next amazing video.